the unique contribution of Ayurveda to your health is that it provides you an understanding of constitution. Constitution means we're all made of the same basic elements. Earth, water, fire, air and space. From the gross to the subtle. Earth, water, fire, air, space. Each substance, each thing, material object is composed of these elements. But the proportion of them is different. So therefore you get some things which are very solid in nature, other things which have got more air and water, etc. But each of us as living entities, the mind and the body, also are constituted of these same elements. So what makes our nature, what makes our body operate in one way, whereas someone else's body operates slightly different, is the proportions of these elements. So the proportions of the elements is the all-important understanding of your nature and therefore your health. But what makes people unique? What makes a person different to someone else? What makes your approach to your response to a particular problem different from someone else's is the way you're constituted. So understanding constitution means you can understand what my particular needs are when it comes to health. So then that becomes rather than just something you do, rather than health being something that's kind of guesswork. You try things out until something seems to work for you. And everyone's had the experience that sometimes you do something that someone else has recommended, but it's just not you. It's just to maybe even make you feel sick or worse. Because constitutionally it benefits them, it makes them feel more connected to themselves, operating from a position of strength. But for you, it's imbalancing you because it's providing you with more of what you already have too much of. More fire, for example. Say someone who's a very cold constitution, means that the body is composed of little fire, more water and earth, which are cold by nature. If they go to something like Bikram's yoga, not to advertise Bikrams, maybe we should just say a hot yoga. If they do the hot yoga is going to be good for them because it's adding heat to them, which they need. They lack heat. But if someone who's got a very fiery constitution goes and does the hot yoga, they'll probably be sick. They'll feel really unwell. So very, very clear that we're each built slightly differently and therefore our needs, and this is what Ayurveda contributes to the whole realm of health. To you as an individual, to your health, Ayurveda is going to give you what is healthy for you. And it becomes a whole lifestyle then. Once you understand that, it's a process which is, it's fun. It's fun knowing, it's a great motivator when you feel good. When you do something and you have a really good result and you feel good, that's a motivation, strong motivation to continue doing that thing. Because it makes me feel like nothing else makes me feel. So when you feel in touch with yourself, when you feel like you have that balance, that unique balance, based on an understanding of what your constitution is and what substances, activities I need in order to bring balance to my constitution, that feeling that you get of being balanced is all the motivation you need to continue doing that. And you don't become a rigid individual, rather you can still do whatever it is that you want to do, but you'll now be equipped with an understanding of what it is that's going to imbalance me. And so even if you do it, at least you're doing it now with awareness. And if something goes wrong and you start to feel terrible, you're not like in the dark as to why I'm feeling so bad or what I'm going to do about it. Rather you know that I can expect it. As opposed to that, how healthy can we be? How much benefit can we attain from this simple system which gives us an understanding of how it is that we're going to operate at our best? And so to pursue a kind of happiness which is not based upon superficial, surface level experience, something which makes me feel good now, but later I feel rubbish. This is called happiness in the mode of passion, or rajasic form of happiness. Real happiness exists as a permanent state, which when you elevate the consciousness to that platform, where happiness is always existing. And then you experience what it is that happiness is meant to be. It's a substance which hasn't got beginning, hasn't got end. It's an experience. Now that kind of happiness is based upon constitution. Based upon constitution. Happiness that will come from this, because everyone's aim is happiness. So Ayurveda will contribute in a way which will give you that essential substance, which everyone seeks. We seek it well, we seek it not so well. We seek it successfully, we seek it less successfully. Sometimes we seek it successfully, but then we lose it again. Happiness is elusive. It comes and it goes. It doesn't seem to be something you can guarantee. But what Ayurveda shows is that if you understand your basic nature, we're talking about acquired nature. From birth you've acquired a certain type of nature. If you understand that, then you can take certain things and avoid certain other things in order to maintain the balance of that nature. Of course, beyond that, you can understand what your eternal nature is, and that's a whole other realm of health. To really understand who it is that I am, not just since I've taken my birth here, but who